The Substance follows a fading celebrity played by Demi Moore who decides to use a black market drug, a cell replicating substance that temporarily creates a younger, better version of herself, played by, please excuse my uh, me butchering these names, these cast names, Margaret Crayley. I want to say Crayley. I feel like it's Crayley. Um, Unknowingly giving her horrifying side effects. And this movie also stars Dennis Quaid. Now, I know the name Dennis Quaid. I do recognize his son, Jack Quaid, who is a very prominent actor in these modern times. I feel ever since The Boys, I feel like The Boys TV show really bursted his Jack's career into fame. Now he's in the Scream movies. He's the voice of Superman in the animated My Adventures with Superman TV show. But I didn't know, I know the name Dennis Quaid, but I didn't know what he looked like, Jack's father. And I'm like, okay, now I know what he looks like, and he plays like Dennis Quaid's character in this movie is, I guessing, like the manager, like the big boss manager of this film or like TV studio or whatever. Um, but yeah, I know what Dennis Quaid looks like going forward. But anyway, yeah, like I saw the trailer for this movie and it looked really interesting. I don't know who directed this movie. All I know is that it stars Demi Moore, and I love Demi Moore. And I was like, okay, I do like horror movies and, Halloween. And Halloween is getting, October is getting closer and closer. So I was like, hey, why not? And plus, the trailer looked really eerie and very interesting. And, I did want to, it made me want to check this movie out. And this movie was disgusting and amazingly directed, like the zoom ins, like the sound effects, like the sound effects that's like close, it feels like it's like really close to the microphone, like the zoom ins and the zoom outs, the close ups of the actors and the scenery and just pretty much everything. And I'm like, who directed this movie? And then I looked it up. I'm not gonna mispronounce. I don't want to butcher her name, but it's the same director who directed the 2017 film Revenge. And I've seen Revenge, and I thought the movie was phenomenal. I thought that movie was phenomenal. I think it's like a French. I think it's a French movie, or the director. She's French, and this is like her second feature film, I believe. And I was like, no wonder this movie has a similar, the sound effects, the editing, the direction. No wonder it's very similar, or like exactly the same as Revenge, because like it's just amazing. Like the camera works and everything. It truly is. This movie is, like I said, it's pretty disgusting. You have to have a very high tolerance for this level of disgust. I have seen a lot of disgusting horror movies and just movies in general. Like I've seen The Boys. Like The Boys, that TV show has a lot of disgusting blood and gore. I've played the Mortal Kombat video games which has blood and gore. So trust me, I've seen a lot of disgusting shit in my life. All right, ladies and gentlemen. But this movie just takes it to a whole new level. Excuse me. Um turn that off. It's like a pop up. Sorry about that. If you guys heard a noise, that was like a notification from my computer. Uh, Turn it off. So anyway, getting back into this review, this movie is just audacious. It's just perfectly executed and directed. It's gross. It's clever. It's just amazing. It's amazing. It's a really amazing horror, body horror like masterpiece. It's very it's sickly entertaining. It's a very sickly entertaining theatrical experience of the year. But yeah. Um, I just I don't know what else more I could say. I want to the director's name. I believe you pronounce it Corley Farget. She's French. It's a French director. I was like, oh, but she's French, but like I loved her first, big uh, directorial debut, um, which was Revenge, and now you got this. Now she has the substance. It's amazing, and also the actors. Margaret, Dennis, Demi. They all did a great job. I thought. And I thought I like Dennis. I like Dennis Quaid. He was pretty funny in this movie. He was pretty funny. He added some comedic humor to the film. I I did like that. Um, yeah, this movie has a lot of themes. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna watch this movie, um, and really break this movie down and try to pick out the themes and the hidden messages about, the eggs. No spoilers, but the eggs and how it relates to biology, the biology behind it all, how addictive something can be, addiction, um, like cells and biology, meiosis, um, addiction, addicted to drugs, um, and how far a person will go to become their perfect self, to get to achieve that perfect body, that younger perfect, body. How far will they go? And in the case for this movie, not in a good way, not in a positive way. Pretty grotesque and disgusting and gross. This movie kind of reminded me of another movie, another horror movie that I saw like a couple years ago. I think like 2021. It's called Men. That movie was disgusting. There was a point in the movie like I was about to like get up and walk out the movie theater. It was that gross and disgusting. I feel like the substance is better than Men. Um, but yeah, both are pretty gross and disgusting. Grotesque. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for The Substance. Thank you so much for taking time to listening to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe, because when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be helping me out by a bunch, by a ton, and I would really, that would really mean a lot to me. Because when you subscribe to my channel, you be part of my community and you be part of my family. And I would treat you like family, and we would very much like to welcome you on board. And that's something very assuring and something I really do appreciate. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.